this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today we've got one from the United States. This is Vite Ramen with their beef 3.0. Yeah, so they've been upgrading, changing, doing, grooving, doing it, you know. Can I count it off? 1, 2, version 3. So, yeah. We have a big powder base. Looks like that's all that's in here. Ah, there it is. And an oil. And this goes for 3 minutes. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Start. So there we go. So what's going on with you? I'm not going to say y'all because I'm not from a region that says that, but you know, and that's okay. Boy, rough night last night. So my daughter's been having like these weird deals. So she'll go to bed, happy as a clam, goes to bed, and we're all asleep. And then like, last night it was like around quarter after midnight, I think, maybe just somewhere around midnight. Horrible shrieking terror. And it's just like, man, what the heck? And she is not awake. And she will chase us around and scream and yell and go, no, 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 no. It's horrible. And finally, after last night, I ended up calling 911 because it was just like she'd been doing that for a while. And I'm just like, usually what we'll try to do is like walk out of the room and she'll get mad and say, don't leave me, don't leave me. And she'll get so mad that it'll like wake her up. But that did not work at all last night. So called up 911. They're like, maybe you should try feeding her something different before bed. So I don't know. I think we'll take her to the doctor. But it's been like, we saw some stuff online saying that basically this is something kids will grow out of. But it's like, I think in the summer it started up. They used to get night terrors when they were really little. But, yeah, really no fun for anybody. And she wakes up and just kind of like has this look on her face like, what the heck just happened? Because she doesn't remember any of it. And she'll scream and yell and just be all just like wide-eyed and crazed. I mean, it's like The Exorcist, I swear to God. But yeah, hopefully we can figure out what to do about that. It's no fun. Especially, she had a really happy day yesterday. She found out that she gets to go to Chuck E. Cheese for her birthday. And we invited some of her friends to go. And 2 out of the 3 that were invited are yeses. So that's rad. She just like went to bed with a big smile on her face and then just wakes up and just, yeah, no good. No good. Yeah, the EMT guys, I was like, well, hey, you know, when they were packing up and leaving, I was like, well, hey, no blood, right? They're like, yeah, that's fine with us. I'm like, right? So there we go. Yeah, I'm sure they've had calls for kids before that are definitely not as mellow as that one, but you know, they're like, God, you know, we can refer you to these people, and they might have an idea about like meal plans. Because what did they do? They went online and looked it up. They're like, wow, we've never really had a sleepwalking call for a kid. It's just like, it's not sleepwalking. It's like sleep running around, being totally active. We've heard of like people will like sleepwalk and then like they'll get up in the morning and they'll be weirded out. They think that somebody's been in their house because somebody made a sandwich, you know, in the middle of the night, and then after a while they figure it out that it's them doing it, which is crazy. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. Aside from that, there is still snow on the ground. It is still pretty darn cold, but I think I can whip these reviews out pretty quick this morning. Then I will be out and about shortly. I don't know. I have a feeling the trail is still kind of crummy, and that's my main thoroughfare. Maybe one more day of keeping it close to home. I don't know. It sucks. I feel like I'm missing out on so much walking in the same area over and over, but I like doing that. I don't know. I was like a really big fan of walking around. I like to be ambulatory. Well, enough about me. It is now time to be all about that. And that is Vite Ramen Beef Pho version 1, 2, 3. So let's have a look. It's got a... It smells beefy. I think I saw that it has chicken and beef broth in it, and it might be bone broth. It would make sense because this is like a high protein variety. All their stuff is. Let's give the noodle a try. Digging that. Here's the broth. Now, some of the broth with these newer flavors have had a higher sodium content, sometimes double their normal, sometimes just a little bit more. This one just has a little bit more. Let's try it. I'll be honest, kind of on the bland side, but I think a little bit of sodium in this would like pop pretty nicely. Yeah, definitely needs a little more of something. And what they always say is, you know, if you want it saltier, then add salt. We're going to leave that up to you. So I am going to do that. I want to see how it tastes with a little bit. Do I have any more? Oh, I don't have any soy sauce. What's the world coming to? The Ramen Raider guy has no soy sauce, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try using some Maggi seasoning. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but it's worth a shot. But I will score this when the review comes out based on before I've added anything to it. So right now it kind of has that work in progress feel, but you know, it's not bad. All right, let's try it with a little bit of that. Yeah. I'm used to pho having a very salty aspect. Granted, these are more on the healthy end of the stick, so they're not trying to like give you 130% of your daily value as many do. It's good. I like the beef flavor is rad. It's extremely beefy. It's beefy. If you like beefy, you'll dig it the most. I've had a lot of not very beefy beef, and I'm going to be doing a lot of beef today. I've got 4 reviews I'm doing. Only 1 is chicken and the other 3 are beef. So, yeah. And speaking of beef, here's the beef. All I did was saute some stir-fry beef. So, some of that. It's pho, and I've had people like flip out on me. You don't put pho in the broth, you'll ruin it, you'll ruin it. It's like, for crying out loud. Jeez. But I've been to pho restaurants. They've got it out on the table, and that's what I see people doing. So I don't think it's such a tragic thing to do. But I had a guy like literally have a huge tantrum about it in the comments, and I was just like, dude, why? Why are you the welcome wagon to complaining about me putting stuff on pho? You actually ruined it. You totally ruined it. It's like, generally, I am not a big fan of instant pho. There's only one variety I've ever had, I believe, that's gotten 5 stars, maybe 2. So there's really not a lot to me. To me, there's really not a lot of ruining instant pho. It just doesn't. It's not the same. Anyways, let us rotato. Well, thank you very much for watching. The next one you're going to see is one that's from Bangladesh. This is Mr. Noodles by Pran. This is their beef flavor. And that's what's happening tomorrow. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.